Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another review. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all. And let's just get right into this review. So at the very beginning of this episode, Evelyn ended up inviting Brooke over so that she can fill her in on everything that went down at Jackie's Ponderosa in the previous episode. Now look, the Ponderosa was pretty much everybody against Jackie because Jackie was talking about people on the phone with British. Jackie said some things about Evelyn and Shawnee and I think Brooke on the phone, and so everybody is pissed off at her about this. And look, I understand why they would be upset about Jackie for saying things about them. However, Jackie wasn't wrong with being upset that she wasn't on the poster for Basketball Wives LA because she is Basketball Wives LA, and anybody, even the people who don't like Jackie, will say the same thing. Now look, I feel like British baited Jackie into this conversation because Jackie ended up posting some receipts when this all took place, and she showed that British was actually the one that sent her a screenshot of the poster, and she was the main one that was talking about how Jackie should have been on it and how the girls who were on the Miami franchise should have never been on the poster before Jackie. Now, Jackie and British end up getting on a phone call where they talk about the situation, and Jackie said some things about some people, and I feel like British probably said some things about some people too, or maybe she didn't because she knew that she put Jackie on this phone call about this conversation on purpose. And the reason why I say British did this on purpose is because Brandy was actually on the phone listening in on the conversation, and Jackie had no idea about it at the time. And to me, that's really shady and messy that they did that to Jackie. However, Jackie needs to learn that these girls are not her friend, so she needs to be careful what she says to them. But I don't like how everybody sat at that dinner table with Jackie and made it seem like Jackie's the only one that ever says anything about anybody, because they all talk about each other for the most part. We've seen it. And then on top of that, every single one of these women talk about Jackie all the time. Even when they're supposed to be on good terms with Jackie, they still talk about her every single season. So why is it wrong for her to say some things about them too if they do it to her? Now, after Evelyn ends up telling Brooke about everything that went down at the Ponderosa, she said that she's glad that she didn't show up because she really doesn't want anything to do with Jackie. Brooke is also upset with Jackie because Jackie did an interview where she said that she didn't want to do the scene where she apologized to Brooke for not being there for her after her daughter passed away. And if Jackie really did say that, because I didn't listen to the whole interview, I feel like she shouldn't have had to apologize to Brooke because at the end of the day, she did give her condolences. I don't know what Brooke was expecting from Jackie because number one, they weren't really friends at the time, and two, some people just don't know how to be there for somebody when they're going through something so tragic. So I feel like, you know, Jackie was there for her in the way that she knew how to. Some people don't know how to deal with death, and maybe that's how Jackie felt. However, I do feel like Jackie shouldn't have given an apology at all if it wasn't genuine. So because things kind of took a left turn between Jackie and Jac'Eil at the Ponderosa in the previous episode, Jackie decided that she was going to reach out to Jac'Eil to see if she wants to meet up so they can talk about what happened. So they end up meeting up with each other, and Jackie ends up apologizing to Jac'Eil for the way that she spoke to her at the Ponderosa. However, once again, I don't really feel like Jackie owes Jac'Eil an apology because Jac'Eil was the one that was getting involved in something that didn't have anything to do with her, and she was picking sides, and she shouldn't have been picking sides. She should have been neutral in the situation because it had nothing to do with her. So she sat there at the Ponderosa and she told Jackie that she was pushing her more towards Evelyn's side, and so Jackie told her basically, bye, like I love you, but bye. If you feel like you're more so on her side than mine, you can go. It's whatever. And so I feel like Jackie doesn't have to apologize for that. I feel like anybody probably would have said the same thing that Jackie said. Like, if we're supposed to be cool with each other, but you're joining in with these other women while they're ganging up on me, then bye. Now, Jac'Eil did end up accepting Jackie's apology, and they actually had a really good conversation, and Jackie actually opened up about her life a little bit and why she may be the way that she is. And look, I completely understand that the things that happen to us as children definitely affects us when we become adults. However, I do think that it's your job as an adult to work those issues out so that it doesn't become a problem when you are an adult. So Jackie does need to take accountability for that. But I do think that it's good that she opened up. However, I don't know if Jac'Eil was the right person to open up to, and I'll explain that later because Jackie does end up telling Jac'Eil that she was actually married 4 times. Now, here's the reason why I think that Jackie shouldn't have opened up to Jac'Eil. Jac'Eil ends up going to meet up with Brooke, Jennifer, and Evelyn because Evelyn had a photo shoot and she wanted all of them to be a part of it. And after the photo shoot, they sit down to have a conversation. And Jac'Eil starts telling them everything that she talked about with Jackie. And she ends up spilling the beans to them that Jackie said that she was married 4 times and that her marriage to Doug is actually her 4th marriage. And all of them were making it seem like that was the worst possible thing that could ever be true about Jackie. And I don't understand why. Because I mean, none of them really have any room to talk. I mean, Evelyn has only been married 1 time, but she's been engaged multiple times and they all failed. Brooke has been married more than 1 time and now she's divorced again. And then there goes Jennifer. She's been divorced and now she's in another relationship. She's been engaged a few times, I believe. So I just feel like they're judging Jackie over things that they shouldn't really be judging her about. And I don't feel like it was right for Jac'Eil to share that information about Jackie to these women, knowing that they're going to use it against her. Now, since Jackie decided that she was going to try to work things out with each lady and have a conversation with them privately, she decided that the next person she was going to talk to after Jac'Eil was Brandy. Now, she feels like Brandy should have came into the conversation at the Ponderosa very neutral because her and Brandy didn't have any issues at the time. I feel like Brandy is messy anyway, and I don't know why Jackie even wants to be Brandy's friend, because as soon as Jackie showed up to the meetup with Brandy, Brandy immediately said that she hopes Jackie's not recording her because allegedly Jackie ended up recording that phone call. But I'm confused as to why Brandy's bringing up the fact that Jackie may have allegedly recorded that phone call, even though she was on the phone call listening in and Jackie knew nothing about it. So she was a part of this setup against Jackie. So she really doesn't have any room to talk. Like, to me, she's messier than Jackie for doing something like that. And I'm glad that Jackie ended up bringing that up during this conversation with Brandy. Now, despite this conversation starting off kind of rocky, I do think that it's good that both Brandy and Jackie apologized to each other. They both took accountability, and I think that that's a good way for them to start to move forward. However, if I was Jackie, I would not trust Brandy at all because she's already proven that she can't be trusted. But I don't agree with Brandy when she said that Jackie needs to apologize to Brooke and she needs to apologize to Evelyn. Apologize to them for what? Like, just as much as Jackie has said things about them, they've said a lot worse about Jackie and they talk about her all the time. So if she has to apologize to them, do they have to apologize to her too? Because I feel like when it comes to Evelyn and Brooke, everybody kind of walks on eggshells with them and gives them a pass on everything that they do wrong. But when it's Jackie or somebody that nobody really likes, then everybody will jump down their throat about something that they did. So I'm not really a fan of that. So because Jac'Eil ended up telling everybody that Jackie has been married 4 different times, Evelyn decided that she was going to hire a private investigator to look into Jackie's past. And I am so confused by this because Evelyn was one of the main ones last season that was upset with Vanessa because she had a private investigator look into Jennifer's boyfriend. Like, Evelyn was one of the ones who went off on Vanessa for doing something like that. And now she's doing the same thing to Jackie. And I feel like everybody's going to be okay with Evelyn doing this to Jackie because it's Jackie that they're doing it to, and it's Evelyn that's the one doing it. Because let Jackie had been the one that did this to Evelyn, everyone would have been jumping down Jackie's throat and telling her that she took things too far. And the thing about it is that when she ended up meeting up with the private investigator, the information that he found on Jackie wasn't something that was that big of a deal. Like, they ended up finding a bunch of different names that was connected to Jackie, but if she said that she was married more than 1 time, then wouldn't 4 of those names be because she was married to different people? And then they found that she was arrested for prostitution in 1987. That was like 37 years ago. So who really gives a damn about a prostitution charge that she had 37 years ago? I can see if this was like 2010, 2014. She's trying to paint the picture like Jackie is living a double life, even though I'm pretty sure that her husband probably knows that she was arrested for prostitution in 1987. And I don't really think he gives a damn about it because he's still married to her today. So I don't understand why Evelyn is making this such a big deal. And I'm pretty sure if people pried into her past or some of the other ladies' past on the show, they would find some things as well. So those are my thoughts on this week's episode of Basketball Wives LA. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next video.